Hi, my name is Alan Weiss from AussieDivorce.com.au. This video provides you basic information only, and it is not a substitute for a professional or legal advice. It is prudent that you obtain a legal advice from a family lawyer when contemplating a separation or divorce, or soon after a relationship comes to an end. Many people think and say that litigation is too aggressive, and some even say you should only use it as a last resort. That might be true, and negotiating an agreement certainly have many advantages, but it is not always possible because some people simply unwilling to negotiate, or they take proactive steps with money and children which leave the other party with no other option but to go to court. Family law litigation is ugly. Trying to find creative solutions can take many months of emotions and thousands of dollars spent on legal fees without advancing your case, so just be careful of it. Hi, my name is Alan Weiss from Aussie Divorce. In this video, I'm discussing the concept of family law litigation. I've spent 15 years watching stupid fights. Ultimately, there are only two ways a dispute can be resolved. One is by reaching an agreement between the parties, and two is by asking the court to intervene. Now, going to court does not mean that you are shutting the door on negotiations. Not at all, or reaching an agreement. That option is always available to you, and it is encouraged and required before initiating or applying to the court. And it is throughout the entire process that your legal team will be encouraged to settle the differences. Most people don't know that out of 100 cases that starts in the family court, only approximately 7 are ultimately determined by a judge. The other 93 settles. Litigation pros and cons. Let's look at a few of them. Number one, litigation provides an urgent relief. Now, what am I saying? By initiating application at court, you're actually telling your former partner or your spouse that you mean business. It requires them to respond. If there is a risk that the property pool may be depleted, or there is a risk that the child will not be returned, or if she or he travels overseas. In this instance, immediate action may be needed. Number three, it is a binding. The outcome of litigation will provide you with a legal enforceable document, court orders. A non-compliance in the court order will have serious consequences to whoever does not comply. Now let's look at common mistakes to avoid. There's quite a few of them, especially when you're entering family law. Family law matters can generally be divided between two issues. One is relating to property and those relating to parenting. Now in both areas, people make mistakes. We all do. That can be easily avoided. So let's consider a few of them. Number one, do not involve the children unnecessarily. Well, avoid listening to friends who give you free advice. Avoid venting frustrations on social media. That's a big one. The non-disclosure of financial information in property and especially in financial matters not only is against the law, it is a sure way to shatter your credibility before the court or before a judge. Disadvantages of litigations. As I've said before, litigation might be unavoidable and necessary to reach an outcome. That's your main goal. However, there are certain pitfalls that you must be aware, such as it is expensive. Litigation, any form of litigation, is expensive. It involves lawyers. So don't dive cold when you don't have to. You need to have a realistic set of goals. Now discuss them and also ask your lawyer to prepare an action plan. What they're willing to do, what they're going to do, what's going to happen next month. And always keep in mind the commercial sense in your case. It is a drawn out process. Now the court have limited resources and it can take up to 2 years from the filing or initiating your application until you obtain a final determination by the court. It's different in interim orders. Now the outcome is never certain. There are no mathematical formulas for working out what the outcome will be. So just make sure that no lawyers can give you an outcome without knowing the facts. Judges have inherent discretion when considering your matters and deciding on the final orders and directions. And because of this, it is impossible for anyone to predict with an absolute accuracy what the outcome of such proceedings will be. Again, be careful from lawyers who just want to give you what you want to hear. Litigation is stressful. You need to consider the potential pressure and the emotional toll litigation can have on you, as well as the fact that litigation can be destructive for any post-separation relationship with your ex-partner or your ex-spouse. This could have significant impact in parenting matters. For more information and plenty of information, see aussiedivorce.com.au.